Hey guys, what's going on? Welcome back to Show Zone. The popular YouTuber, Logan Paul, has used social media to launch his career in a variation of several directions. Paul has also employed his social media platform to launch a mixture of feuds. The YouTuber has shared a recent video challenging two-time world heavyweight champion Tyson Fury for a boxing match. Our today's video is on Logan Paul calling out Tyson Fury for a boxing match. But before we jump into our video, make sure you hit that red subscribe button for more amazing content. Also, turn on the bell notifications to receive our latest updates. So, without further ado, let's begin. Logan Paul has called Tyson Fury for an MMA fight, claiming the bigger fighters are the harder they fall. Logan Paul and Tyson Fury's influence has its cores established in their younger siblings. Jake Paul and Tommy Fury are set to face each other on December 18th. The Paul brothers made a sensation on YouTube and have made their ways in boxing recently. Talking about the Fury brothers, the boxers are both professional boxers, following in their father's footsteps. Jake Paul, who is pushing to face Tommy Fury, has made his boxing debut in 2018 against Digi Alatunji in the KSI undercard against Logan Paul. Jake won the fight back and forth in the 5th round when Digi's corner threw in the towel to end the fight. After his first win, Jake turned out to be a pro athlete and debuted on December 21, 2019 against an Essen Jib. Paul dominated Jib and ended the match in the first round by knockout. Paul fought his second professional fight against former American basketball player Nate Robinson on November 28, 2020, where he won the bout again by a knockout in the second round. On March 2021, Paul faced Ben Askren, where he defeated Askren and won the bout with a controversial early arrest. In the same year, Paul fought Tyron Woodley, who was nearly knocked down during the fight but was saved from the ropes. Paul secured a split decision win and extended his boxing record to 4-0. Jake Paul and Tommy Fury's fight is already set to be a big show. It may not be the only sibling battle planned in the near future. Logan Paul has recently posted something on his Instagram profile, which is related to WBC heavyweight champion Tyson Fury for another fight. In the video, Logan Paul claimed that Tyson Fury will fall down in front of him. But that didn't stop Logan from admitting his respect for Tommy's undefeated big brother Tyson, who is also the WBC heavyweight champion. And while he seemed to rule out ever boxing the Gypsy King, the social media influencer presented a challenge to fight in the cage. When asked about his favorite fighter, Logan replied, "Probably Tyson Fury. I love Tyson Fury. I think Jake should fight Tommy, so I should fight Tyson." Logan, who is 26-year-old, has been investigated to clarify his thoughts, where he called Fury to ask him whether he is willing to fight the YouTube superstar. Fury has shared his thoughts of shifting to MMA once his boxing career is over. But more recently, he dismissed the idea, but admitted that he would be open to a punch fight with MMA gloves, but with some fighting allowed. Meanwhile, Logan has struggled a lot in his high school days and has found his interest towards the cage. He has boxed 3 times before. His first 2 fights were against his 28-year-old rival YouTuber, KSI. The first fight between the duo ended up in a draw. However, a year later, Logan was defeated by KSI through a split decision. The American YouTuber returned in June for a sensational fight against Floyd Mayweather. There was no winner declared in this game either since Mayweather failed to score a knockout. Logan has now been linked to a fight against the world-famous heavyweight champion, Mike Tyson, who returned last November in a show fight against Roy Jones Jr. Despite the aggression that is shown by Logan Paul in his video, he has only fought with such assault in a professional boxing match with British YouTuber and rapper KSI. And as we all know, Paul eventually ended up being on the losing side. However, Logan was active in WWE and participated in a boxing match with Floyd Mayweather, who he also lost, as well as previously fighting KSI in an amateur white-collar boxing match, which resulted in a majority draw. This means that the full breadth of his experience is a little broader than it initially appears, but Logan Paul still has far less practice than Tyson Fury. While Logan Paul is known to have had trouble getting views in the past, it's unclear if he's going to move forward with his Tyson Fury challenge. Well, Tyson Fury has not responded to Logan Paul's jabs, as he is currently focusing on his brother's next fight against Jake Paul. Jake Paul also has a history with boxing, and his career progression from influencer to pro boxer seems to mirror Tommy Fury's progression from pro boxer to reality star. Tyson Fury has opted to train his younger brother to fight Jake Paul. Tyson appears to be quite confident in Tommy Fury's chances of winning against the YouTube star. It was confirmed recently that Jake Paul will face Tommy Fury on December 18 at Amalie Arena in Tampa Bay, Florida. Paul, who enters the field with compelling wins against an Essen Jib, Nate Robinson, Ben Askren, and Tyron Woodley, is extremely confident of his chances to win against the Manchester-born fighter. Tommy Fury is also undefeated and is also full of self-confidence, which he should be too. The former Love Island contestant will have legendary trainer Sugar Bill Stewart in his corner alongside his older brother, Tyson Fury. The 33-year-old has already started coaching along with his younger brother ahead of his next month's meeting. After completing the first morning session on Monday, Tyson posted a video on social media where he stated, "I just finished my first day as a coach. How's Tommy been? How are you feeling?" Tommy, who is going to face Jake, replied by saying that this morning's race was good. He did some good footwork and is feeling fit and fine. Tommy claimed Coach Tyson is doing the best job while guiding him. Tyson then asked Tommy what's happening to Jake Paul, to which Tommy replied by saying that he is going to run out of breath, maybe in round 2. Later on, Logan Paul and his brother Jake posted a video, which was meant to roast the Fury brothers. In October, Tyson Fury vowed to retire his brother from boxing if he fails to defeat Jake Paul in their feud in December. In fact, Tyson states that Tommy would change his last name if he loses to a popular American personality. Fury told Boxing Social that if Tommy can't beat Jake Paul, I'll get him out of boxing myself. If he can't win against Jake Paul, he should better forget about boxing. Tyson said that his half-brother has an ambition to become a world champion, so it would not matter at all if he comes out by beating a regular YouTuber. Well, it's a great battle for the social media world and all the guys who support them both. It's a great battle to watch. As predicted, it is going to be a show full of entertainment. Meanwhile, Jake Paul believes Tommy Fury will lose this fight as he is under pressure. Fury has only fought with those opponents who were destined to lose. This is his first real test where his opponent isn't a boy who will hand him a win quite easily. Paul added by saying that Tommy Fury has no idea what he's getting into. It's definitely his first time that he is under the big lights on the big stage where he will break himself under pressure. Tyson Fury hasn't entered the ring since February 2020, when he dethroned Deontay Wilder as the WBC heavyweight champion. It is believed that Fury would face Anthony Joshua in an undisputed confrontation, but an arbitration case has ruled that Fury and Wilder must meet for the third and likely last time before this is possible. Tyson has yet to answer this call from Paul's older brother, however. Fans don't seem to think much about Logan's possibilities to fight Tyson Fury. Well, according to many other people, the YouTuber is just trolling the Fury brothers, where he actually didn't expect to coordinate a fight. As for the fight between Tommy and Jake, it has already been revealed that Tyson will be in his brother's corner for the event. Father of Fury brothers has said that Tyson will fix his head, and he's expecting an easy win from Tom's side, in an explosive way. However, it is not clear who will be able to defeat the other. As anticipation for the event grows, many are now wondering if the matchup will eventually lead to a confrontation between Tyson and Logan, although many people appear to be unconvinced by this decision. With that being said, it's time to end our today's video. What are your thoughts on this? Do you think Tyson Fury will accept the challenge of Logan Paul? Let us know in the comments below. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe our channel for more interesting videos like this. See you in our next video. Thanks for watching.